Everybody, Sean here, and welcome back. If you're new to the channel, hey, thanks for stopping by. All right, got some cool stuff to share with you on this episode. I've got 2 records and 2 tapes. 3 of them were eBay finds, so that was kind of cool. Actually, got them for a pretty good price, and then the other one I found locally. Kind of starting to find some shops here at the new digs, right? So let's go ahead and get started. Hey, first one here I got, like I said, it was off of eBay. Band I never heard of. Came across it, thought it was pretty cool looking. Went ahead and looked them up and started listening to the album. Really dug it. But maybe some of y'all heard it, but it's just straight, 80s metal. Band called Crank. Album is hideous. Check it out, man. They definitely got that 80s metal. We're not talking hair metal. We're talking just heavy, heavy metal. High vocals, cool guitar riffs, pounding drums. But I dig it, man. It's on Metal Blade. And this should be like an original pressing from back then. Pretty cool. Metal Blade logo. I got another Metal Blade album too I'm going to share with y'all. Man, I always dig it when I come across these albums. I got this stuff in it, but here's the order sheet. Man, us old timers, we remember these days, right? Had to get this stuff, fill it out, send it in, hope they get it, and the money order, and you get your stuff within about 6, 8 weeks, maybe 12 weeks. But pretty cool, man. It looks like they're selling sweatshirts, jerseys, t-shirts, buttons. Pretty cool. Doesn't have the original sleeve on it. But like I said, if you like that, just the 80s metal, I mean, we're not talking about the stuff that you heard on, MTV. And, I mean, even the big stuff, it's probably along the lines of maybe kind of borderline speed metal. But it's cool, man. Songs that kind of stick out. I mean, the first side's really good. I like Till Hell Freezes Over. That's pretty good. And then Head Like a Rock's a good one as well. But I love finding the stuff that I've, these bands I've never heard of, and then you go back and listen to it with new ears. And some of them are duds, but some of them are, pretty cool like this. And it makes you wonder why they didn't, make it bigger, but, kind of understandable. They kind of had the look, but they weren't pretty boys, right? Look at them. Back then it was all just kind of that more kind of poppy hair metal type stuff. But anyway, cool stuff, man. If you haven't heard it, Crank with a K, hideous. All right, next one. Another band I hadn't heard of. When I found the album, I'd listened to them already, so I knew I was going to like them. But I came across them one day. But it's Thrust, Fist Held High. Check that out, man. 80s written all over it. Go. This does have the original sleeve in it. It's just got the lyrics. Then got a picture of the guys on the back. Hey, dude's wearing an Amble shirt. But once again, they're a lot like Crank. I mean, if you like Anvil, kind of how they sound as well. But just heavy, high vocals, fast, just good 80s American metal. But once again, Thrust, Fist Held High. All right, next 2 are tapes. All right, first one here, got this off of eBay. Matter of fact, these next 2, I got them from the same seller. Good deals, man. If y'all do get on eBay and look, I mean, it's, as y'all know, it's hit and miss, man. Some of the stuff's pretty high. Some of it you can get good deals. A lot of times, a lot of these guys, these sellers, they'll have like lots, man, big block. They may have 200-300 tapes, and then they'll sell it. They'll put one bid, or not one bid. They'll put like one ad or one page, whatever you want to call it. But you can go in and hit the drop down and look. And a lot of times you take the time to kind of dig through there, man. You'll come across some killer stuff at a decent price because they're trying to sell all of them right there, so it's not bad. But this one, man, Almighty, Obituary. World Demise, man, this is a good one. I mean, I like all Obituary. You know, I know some people say there's a couple albums that wasn't that good, and I think this is one of them that people don't like a whole lot of it. I dig it, man. I like it. I've said it 100 times on this channel, man. Obituary, they're the AC/DC of death metal. You know what you're going to get every time. Just good, heavy, old school death metal. But I picked this up, man. I think I got it for under $10. It's in good shape. It's a Roadrunner copy. I think I might have paid $8 for it. But just one more tape, you know, to add to the wall back there. Artwork. But y'all let me know, leave comments, man. Let me know if y'all like this Obituary album. You know, let me know what y'all's favorite songs are. All right, last one. This is a band I've talked about before. I actually got this on vinyl as a reissue. One of my favorite bands from the late 80s, man. One of the bands that kind of got me into the real heavy stuff. But a band called Believer, Extraction from Mortality. They later on, I think they were on Roadrunner as well, a little bit later on. But this was Rex Records. So this is when it was originally released. Got it from eBay as well, man. I think I paid like $10 for it. And I've seen it for as up as high as $50-$60, which is ridiculous for a tape. You know, you're playing Russian roulette a lot of times. You don't know what you're getting. But this is a good copy. Plays good. Sounds really good. But just a band, man. It brings back my, my young teens, man. 13, 14 years old. Just jamming out to this band as well. And then their second release, Sanity Obscura, it's a killer one. Picture of the guys. But this is just, they're just real heavy thrash. Y'all heard me talk about them before. If you like bands like Devastation, Texas band out of Corpus, that kind of style of thrash, maybe even Sepultura, you're gonna dig it. What's funny is this is the band that actually got me into Sepultura. I had a magazine that had an article with them. And a matter of fact, I still got the picture. But there's a picture of them, and one of the dudes was wearing Sepultura Rise shirt. And I was like, man, who's that? You know, I hadn't heard of them at the time. And I figured if Believer liked them, they had to be pretty good. So the next day I was out, went over to Sound Warehouse in my local town and picked up a Rise on tape. And man, that just started it all for me. Killer album. But anyway, we're talking about Believer. If you have not checked these guys out, man, they are on, I know they're on Amazon Music, so I'm pretty sure they're on Spotify and Apple and all that other stuff. If not, get on YouTube and you can probably get the albums that way. But check them out, man. If you like that Sepultura, Devastation, just that late 80s thrash. We're not talking Bay Area thrash, Anthrax, Exodus, stuff like that. We're talking real heavy, almost borderline, kind of death metal. Matter of fact, I saw these guys, they opened up with Bolt Thrower. So that kind of tells you right there. But one of my favorite tapes, man, Extraction from Mortality by Believer. All right, that's it. Man, appreciate y'all stopping by, checking it out. Man, I know it's been a while, past 6-7 months, or probably 8 months. I haven't done a whole lot of videos. As you know, I moved in a new state, and man, summer started. So we've kind of been just, exploring, checking things out, taking some trips, man. We're a lot closer to other things, Back in Texas, it'd take you all day to get out, but now we can kind of move around and check out some stuff. So kind of did that this summer, took some trips, and then just kind of being lazy as well. So, but anyway, man, I've got more stuff to share with y'all. I'll be pumping out videos, hopefully pretty regularly. So anyway, man, I do appreciate y'all stopping by. If y'all have heard of these bands I've showed, man, let me know what y'all think about them. And then until next time, y'all take care.